In the heart of the whispering woods lived a deer named Oisin. He had a coat the color of autumn leaves and a heart full of sunshine. Every morning, Oisin would wander through the tall grass, greeting the butterflies and snacking on sweet clover. He loved his home very much. One afternoon, Oisin heard a tiny, sad sound. Cheep, cheep, cheep. He followed the noise to a mossy log and found a small blue bird named Pip. Pip's feathers were ruffled, and his eyes were wet with tears. He looked very small and very alone in the big forest. "Why are you crying, little friend?" Oisin asked gently. Pip sniffled and replied, "I was practicing my high flying, but a big wind blew me far away. Now I don't know which way is home. I miss my family." Pip tucked his head under a wing, feeling very discouraged. "Don't you worry," Oisin said with a smile. "I know these woods better than anyone. Hop onto my back, and we will find your home together." Pip chirped with joy and fluttered up to perch right between Oisin's velvety ears. Oisin started to walk, stepping carefully so he wouldn't bump his passenger. They traveled past the silver stream and through the berry brambles. Oisin asked Pip about his home. "It's the tallest tree with the roundest leaves," Pip described. Finally, they reached a clearing. "There," Pip cried out. "The great oak. That's my home." Pip's family flew down to meet them, chirping happily. Pip was so glad to be home. He turned to Oisin and said, "Thank you, Oisin. You are the kindest deer in the world. I will never forget what you did for me." Oisin waved a hoof and headed back into the woods, happy to have helped. A few weeks later, the forest was quiet and chilly. Oisin was taking a nap in a thicket of gold-colored ferns. He didn't hear the soft crunch-crunch of boots on the dry leaves. He didn't see the shadows of hunters moving quietly through the trees. He was fast asleep. High above, Pip was soaring through the sky when he spotted the danger. He saw the hunters approaching Oisin's hiding spot. Pip knew he had to act fast. He dived down through the branches like a blue arrow, chirping as loudly as his little lungs would allow. "Wake up, Oisin. Wake up." Oisin leaped to his feet. Pip flew low, leading the way. "This way. Follow me," Pip chirped. He led Oisin through a secret path hidden by heavy vines and over a rocky ridge where the hunters could not follow. They ran until the sounds of the boots faded away into the distance. When they were finally safe, Oisin took a deep breath. "You saved me, Pip," he said softly. Pip landed on Oisin's nose and chirped, "You helped me when I was lost, and now I helped you." Oisin smiled, knowing that kindness is never wasted. It always finds its way back home.